A very good morning to all.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay, sit down, sit down. Did you all have your breakfast?
Yes.
Are you all happy?
Yes.
So, today we will be moving into a yet another beautiful chapter. Okay, are you ready to study?
Yes.
Okay, we will be moving into some interesting section. We will be doing some interesting activities. Everything we will be doing. So, you should all cooperate. You should all respond to my questions and please answer. Okay, try to answer. I will help my maximum. Okay. So, today, before moving into the chapter, I will take the attendance. Please take your number, girls, first. Number 1. 2 absent, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 absent, 11, 12, 14.
15. 22. Absent. 23. 31. Okay, so we will start our lesson. Before starting our lesson, we will move into an interesting activity. Okay, are you ready to do the activity?
Yes.
Okay, so before moving into activity, I will explain what you have to do here. Okay, so I will call each one of you and you have to come here, and I have given a lot of pictures here and you have to identify, and before that I will be giving some riddles. I will be explaining what is that riddle. I will give a card and in that there is a clue to identify that particular picture. Okay, so you have to identify that riddle and then you have to pick the picture and then you have to paste it there and you have to fill in the blanks. There is a spelling also, there is a missing spelling. You have to fill that missing spelling. So are you ready to do the activity?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So be energetic and we will be concluding the session there with interesting activities and many activities. So you can start. So first, who will be coming? Who will be initiating the first? Anybody is there to initiate? Anjali, come. So you all have to read this riddle. Yes.
It can fall on your head, but it won't cost you pain. It drops down from a cloud and it is wet. It's cold.
So, did you hear what is this? Can fall on your head, but it won't cause you pain. It drops down from the cloud and is wet. So this is the first clue. So can you identify this from this? Yes. What is that? Rain. Very good. So you can paste it there, and then you have to complete the spelling. So she's completing the spelling. Okay, very good. Give him a round of applause. Okay, then answering. Okay, read aloud.
It occurs when there are heavy rainfall in both the season or
Okay, so the second clue is it occurs when there is a heavy rain and it will be reason for the overflowing of the rivers. Can you identify from this? Yes, flat, very good. Okay, complete the spelling. Okay, very good. Give her a good clap. Thank you. So, next once again. Straight. So the third clue is, listen, this is something you hear and it happens straight after lightning and when it is very near. What will be the answer? Can you identify? What will be the answer? It's not lightning, it's thunder, okay? So you please place here, okay? Complete this spelling. Okay, thank you. Do you have a clap? So next, Jasmine now. Jasmine. Okay. So the fourth one is, I came along with a heavy rain and wind of fast blowing winds. Yes. What's the name? The fast blowing wind. Storm. Okay, very good. So please place the. Complete the spelling. Okay, very good. Give me a clap. Okay, next, Danya. Great.
What gets up when rain comes down?
So, what goes up when rain comes down? What will be the answer? Yes, very good. Complete the spelling. Okay, very good. Give her a clap. So next, Viveka. Read. So what will be the answer? Very good. Okay, very good. Give him a clap. So the last one, Vaishnav. So read aloud.
I am not a bird of eyes that fall like rain from the sky.
What will be the answer? What is its name?
Is
Oh, very good. Okay. Okay, very good. Give him a clap. Okay, so I have to ask a question about what will be the reason. So what will be the connecting activity that we have? What all things are related here? What all things is related to this activity? About rain, flood, thunder, storm, umbrella, lightning and hailstorm. So what all things are there? So what is related to this thing? The whole thing is related to flood, rain. It's already related to the heavy rain. Okay, so these are all consequences of the heavy rain. Now, so do you understand the connection between? So Today we are moving into yet another chapter, that is A Day in the Country by Anton Pavlov Chekhov. So what's the title of the story? A Day in the Country. Who's written? It's written by Anton Pavlov Chekhov. The sentence here written. Anjali, can you read? Okay. Read aloud.
A Russian playwright and a short story writer who is considered to be one of the greatest writers of all time. Chekhov is often referred to as one of the three seminal figures in the birth of early modernism in literature.
Very good. So she had read well. So what is about Anton Pavlov Chekhov? He was a Russian playwright. Playwright means he was writing drama. Okay, playwright and a short story writer who is considered to be one of the greatest writers of all time. So he was considered as the greatest writer of all time. And is often referred to as one of the three seminal figures in the birth of early modernism in the theatre. So he was one of the main figures in the birth of early modernism. Modernism, it is yet another important movement in the English literature. Okay, so it is he was a seminal figure in the birth of the early modernism in the theatre. Okay, so then please take your text. Did you all take?
Yes.
Okay, so I will be reading. Please listen everything, okay? Between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, a dark leaden-colored mass is creeping over the sky towards the sun. There is a sound of far-away rumbling. A warm wind frolics over the grass, bends the trees, and stirs up the dust. In a minute, there will be rain and a real storm will begin. Fyokla, a little girl of 6, is running through the village looking for Terenji, the cobbler. The white-haired, barefoot child is pale. Her eyes are wide open. Her lips are trembling. So did you got the words written here? So I want you to read silently. Don't make any noise. You have to read silently the 2 paragraphs. Okay, read. Have you finished reading? Yes. Okay, then you have to underline the difficult words that you didn't know. So, please underline the difficult words there. So, please underline, don't make noise. Okay, did you all finish underline the difficult words? Yes. Okay, so we will be moving into some difficult words that you didn't come across. Okay, so Molly, can you read the first word? First word is very good. Leonard. So what is that? It's an adjective, no? So read. So read the example also. Okay, so the first word is leonard. Sit down. Thank you. parts of speech here? Adjective. And what's the meaning? Dull, heavy and slow. So what's the example we are given? His eyelids were laden with sleep. His eyelids are laden with sleep. So that's the meaning and example that is given in the PPT. So here the laden, which means dull, heavy or slow. Then read the second word. Creeping. Okay, very good. So read. It's an adjective. Then what's the meaning? Okay, very good. Sit down. So what do you mean by creeping? It is developing slowly, no? So did you see any creeping plants? Like watermelon, pumpkin. Did you see that from that plant?
Yes.
So here I also have given one picture of a creeping plant. So it is gradually developing, no? So it is gradually developing, or it is moving slowly through in the soil. So that's the creeping plant. Okay. Did you get the meaning 2 words?
Yes.
Okay. Next is read. Arjun, read. Rumbling. So what's the meaning? It's a yes. Okay.
A continuous slow sound, the rumbling of wheels in the distance.
Okay. Very good. So I will give one audio of the rumbling. Okay. So please listen. Okay. Can you hear the rumbling sound? Rumbling sound. Okay, did you get the rumbling sound? Okay, so this is a rumbling sound. Understand? So okay, so that's the meaning of the sound, the rumbling. Rumbling is a continuous low sound. Did you listen to the sound of the rain before the rain was approaching?
Yes.
There is a rumbling sound, no? So that's an example. So did you got the meaning of the rumbling?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So you can read. Shania, read. What's the word? Frolic. Very good. Okay. What's the parts of speech here? Verb. Okay. Then read the meaning. Okay, read the example. Frolicking. Beach. Okay, sit down. Very good. So, what's the meaning of frolicking? We are a person who is frolicking in the ground. So, when you are in the out of the ground, what will be the condition? You are very happy, no? You are very cheerful. So, that's the meaning of the word frolicking. Frolicking means to behave in a happy and a playful way. So, what's the example? A group of children were frolicking on the beach. So, the children were frolicking. They are happily, they are playing in the beach. Okay. So, next word, Greeshma, read. Read.
To mix a liquid or other substance by moving an object such as a hole in a circular pattern.
Example.
Here, the
Sauce.
deadly unit begins to boil.
Until, okay. Okay, so what do you mean by stir? Did you saw the stirring action? Okay, when your mother was doing something in your kitchen, she will be mixing something, okay? So then she will be doing this action. So what do you mean by the stirring action? It will be, this is a stirring action, okay? To mix something, an object with a spoon in a circular manner, okay? Understood? Okay, next, all right. Very good. Who is a cobbler? Who is a cobbler? Okay, very good. Sit down. So, who is a cobbler? A person who repairs shoe. Very good. So, you see a picture of a cobbler who was repairing some shoes. Okay, want to read? Read aloud. Okay, yes. Socks. So, you all show the picture. See the picture of the barefoot. So, what's a barefoot meaning? Not wearing any shoes or socks. Okay, then when someone is ill or frightened, what will be his face like? His face will be pale. Okay, so it will be dull. It was not will be in an ordinary mood. Okay. Okay, Ashwin, breathe. Illness. Example. Okay, very good. So, what do you mean by trembling? Trembling voice. Trembling voice means when we are frightened or when we are afraid of something, our voice will be shivering. No, it will be shaking. So that sound is known as a trembling sound. So, did you get all the meaning of that particular portion?
Yes.
Okay. So once again, I will be showing all the words. The letter, creeping, frolic, stir, barefoot, pale, and tremble. So next, take your text. Okay, I will be explaining the meaning of that two paragraphs. Okay, so I will be reading. Between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, a dark leaden colored mass is creeping over the sky towards the sun. So the first itself it is telling about the time of that particular portion. So between, what's the time here mentioned? Between 8 and 9 o'clock. So you have to underline that, okay? Between 8 and 9 o'clock. Then look, a dark leaden colored mass is creeping over the sky towards the sun. So how this the dark leaden means the dull colored mass is creeping. Creeping means it is gradually moving over the sky. Then there is a sound of far away rumbling. I have already mentioned that. What do you mean by rumbling sound? That the rain is approaching. It is signaling that the rain is approaching. And a warm wind frolics over the grass, bends the tree. So what the wind was doing? The wind was doing, it was frolicking over the grass, and at the same time it was bending the tree. So what did the wind do? If the wind was bending the trees. The wind was bending the trees. Okay, very good. And stirs up the dust. So what will be happening when the rain was when the fast blowing wind comes? It will stirs the dust. Okay. Then in a minute there will be rain and a real storm will begin. So what will be the sign? What all signals here it is that the rain will be coming shortly. Okay. And in a minute there will be a rain and a real storm will be beginning. Okay. Then next we are moving to the major characters. Fiokla. Who's the major character here? Fiokla. A little girl of 6. So how many years of she? 6 years. Very good. Is running through the village. What she was doing? She was running. She was wandering through the village and looking for charity. For whom she was looking for? Charity. And then it is giving about the description of that particular girl. The white-haired, barefoot child is pale. So what's the description given here about the Fiokla? White-haired, barefoot child. Okay. So she is pale also. Okay. Then her eyes are wide open. Her lips are trembling. Why she is trembling? Because she was frantically she was searching for whom? Charity. Very good. So she was searching for charity. Okay. Then read once again. Read silently. are moving into yet another portion, that is we are going to learn a structure. So structure means we know that there are 8 parts of speech. No? So we will be moving into yet another part of speech, that is adjective. So can you read? Read about it. Okay, very good. Sit down. So what's an adjective? An adjective is used to describe a noun or a pronoun. So some words will be describing some noun. Okay. That. So Monica, can you read the example? Okay. Okay. Fact. Okay. So listen. This is a noun. So sit down. Thank you. This is a noun, that is a man, and what's a describing word for the man? Okay, do you understand? Then the green field. So what type of field is this? Green field. Then what type of parrot here is mentioned? Cheerful parrot. So did you get the meaning of the adjective? So adjectives are something that is used to describe a noun or a pronoun. Okay? Okay, then the task is to please identify the adjectives from your particular portion that I have taught. So please identify the adjectives from that particular portion, from this up to this. You have to find the adjective. So adjective means something which will be describing a noun. So there will be a noun and you have to underline that. Okay, did you find the answer? Yes. Okay, Vivek, answer what you have find out the adjective from that particular portion. Okay, very good. Give him a clap. Okay, did you get all the adjectives? White head. So can you find any other word? Okay, fine.
Guarantee the cobbler.
No, guarantee the cobbler. It is not that of an adjective. You have to find the next line. You have to look into that. White hair.
White hair.
And
Barefoot.
barefoot. So it is a particular description that is given. Okay, very good. Give her a clap. Very good. So these are the adjectives that is described in the next. What are the adjectives? White haired, barefoot, child. So okay, that's the adjectives given in that particular. So what kind of a girl that is mentioned? Little girl. So that little is also an adjective. Okay. So then you have to read carefully that particular portion up to that to the word trampling, and I will be asking some questions. Okay. So please read that portion carefully. Please read carefully. If you have any doubts, you can freely ask me. It's not that much of dark, but it's a dark. Okay. Okay, can we move into the questions? Okay, I have already given the answer, but you don't look at it. You have to try to answer it yourself. Okay. Okay, the first person, who is the author of A Day in the Country? Sharon. Aaron. Who is the author? Don't look there. Try to answer yourself. Anton Chekhov. So you can also give him his name as an Anton Chekhov also. So there is no need to write the full name. So you can also write it as Anton Chekhov. So what's the answer? Anton Chekhov. Okay, very good. So next you have to read the question and then you have to find it in your text. Okay, what's the answer? What was the weather when the story began? What was the weather when the story began? You can say it in your own words. Don't look into that. Okay? Aradi, did you find the answer? You have to say it yourself. No need to worry. I will help you. What is the condition of the weather at the opening of the story? What was approaching? What was approaching? The rain, no? The rain was approaching. So what's the weather condition? Look at the text. Look at the text. What was the condition of the particular clouds? The sky was cloudy, no? The sky was cloudy and the storm was approaching. So you have to read this carefully. Okay, sit down. So, what was the weather when the storm began? Can you read the answer? Stop. Okay. So, did you got the answer? When the story began, the sky was cloudy. What type of sky was there? It was cloudy and there was a sign of storm. Okay. Can you read the question? Mentioned in the lesson. Can you answer from the text? Can you answer from the text? Okay, very good. Give him a clap. Okay, then read. What does the wind do to the trees? Read. Okay, so what the wind is doing to the trees? The wind is bending the trees. Okay. So then we are moving to the last question. Okay, read. So, Terrandy, very good. So give him a clap. Okay, once again I will be reading that particular portion. Please be carefully listen to this. Okay? Between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, a dark leaden-colored mass is creeping out the sky toward the sun. There is a sound of faraway rumbling. A warm wind frolics over the grass, bends the trees and stirs up the dust. In a minute, there will be rain and a real storm will begin. Fiokla, a little girl of 6, is running through the village looking for Terrandy, the cobbler. The white-haired, barefoot child is pale and her eyes are wide open, her lips are trembling. So, did you get the portion that till we have studied? Yes. Okay. Then we will move into yet another activity. Okay. Or please take a note, and you have to write a newspaper report about a heavy rain. Write fast. Write a newspaper report about a heavy rainfall. You have to prepare a newspaper report about a heavy rainfall that has occurred in a particular place. What are precautions you have to, and how many lives have been injured due to the heavy rainfall. Don't make noise, and you have to write it fast. You have to write it fast. You can write it in your own sentence. Don't write a question. Don't waste your time. You have to answer it very fastly. have to mention when was that heavy rain and what happened as a result of this heavy rain, who all are affected by this heavy rain, and did there is a loss of life. Sorry, 2 more minutes. Okay, Mona, can you read? It's not really a problem.
When that occurred in the area on 2018 August was a total disaster and the people lost their lives. Many houses and buildings were destroyed. The people who lived in the area were not affected. The dams were overflowing, thus returning.
Okay, very good. Give her a good clap. Okay, she has written well. Can anybody read? Or can you read? It's okay. Okay, very good. Give her a clap. She had tried her best. So then I will be showing my version of this newspaper report. Okay, please look into that. Pathanamthitta, 10 July 2022. Due to heavy rainfall, Brahmaputra River flooded and as a result affected many areas. Almost 10 lakhs people were affected due to the flooding of the Brahmaputra, and several houses, the village and agricultural lands went underwater. The government raised a statement saying 50 people in the lower-lying areas are drowned due to severe flooding around it. They informed the press that this mainly happened due to a continuous heavy rainfall for the past 4 days. The Chief Minister instructed the irrigation and waterways ministers to look into the situation and prepare a report on it. Many houses, even the cities, were affected, and houses along the river had either gone underwater or had been severely damaged. The army and the NDRF team had worked quite hard to get the people to a safe shelter. So, did you notice what all things you have to be included while writing a newspaper report? Okay. So, to ensure that people don't get affected by waterborne disease, the Chief Minister had asked a team of doctors to visit the shelter homes, and various local authorities and NGOs worked together to provide clean drinking water, food and clothes to affected people. The government announced monetary and medical assistance for the affected. Okay, next is a follow-up activity. Please write, this is a homework for you, and you have to write it down and come tomorrow, okay? The next class, prepare a poster on the importance of protecting nature. Prepare a poster on the importance of protecting nature. So this is your work that you have to complete and come tomorrow, okay? And you have to read the portion that we have studied. Prepare a poster on the importance of protecting nature. So, did you got what we have studied today? About, we have met character Yokla and yet another character Charanji. No, so we have come into an activity, and we have come across the newspaper report. We have come across many scaffolding questions. So, are you happy? Did you understand what I have said?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, teacher.